What's happening?
Yeah, chill, bro.
Straight in.
Get me? Am I looking good though, Cal?
Let me tell you something. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
You look like you come straight from gaming. I ain't gonna lie. Straight from the flipping stream.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, straight from the stream. All of that right.
Not streaming though, but yeah.
Not
streaming, but you're right. Straight from gaming.
Well, go on. What are you saying?
Yeah.
How are you, man?
You've been playing. PS5 comes out on Thursday.
Do you know what, bro?
Andy's Xbox the same day.
Yeah, I know.
Xbox tomorrow, no?
11th.
Rose was saying it was tomorrow, no?
Xbox is tomorrow. That's what he said.
Yeah.
PlayStation's already out now.
Nah, it's not out. None of them out.
And none of them are out. What? They both come out on the same day.
No.
I think Xbox comes out a day before them.
Yeah.
Wait, Xbox is tomorrow? No, I'm sure it's the 11th.
Apparently, we could be wrong.
I think Xbox is the 11th and PlayStation is the 12th.
What is the difference now?
Really?
You know,
There's not that.
What is the
There's not that
What is the difference in the gaming now, though? Because if I got an old PlayStation, yeah, and you got a new PlayStation,
Are you
and we
on
bought
video
the same
today,
game,
I'm not on video.
You're not on video?
No, I'm never on
I
video.
think you should sit down next to me, man.
Yeah, no, he's not. He's not.
I'm not
You should come straight in.
I'm not on it.
Every comment. Every comment.
What was you talking about?
Get Callum on the video.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but
not
nah.
yet. Yeah, studio, brother. But what is if you got the new? If I got the old one and you got the new one, and we both got the same game. How does it?
A difference in generation. I'm not too sure because I don't know if So like you can have PlayStation and Xbox, yeah. And now that there's a lot of games that have cross-platform, so even if you're on PlayStation, even if your mate's on Xbox, you can
like
still
what game's
play
that?
the same game.
Warzone.
You can play each other cross-generation.
Fortnite was the first main game to introduce cross-platform.
Yeah.
You can even play on PC against people
exactly.
with Xbox and PlayStation.
Did I tell you? Because
but what you're saying is if you've got the old one and your mate gets a new one, innit?
Yeah.
I'm not sure because that's like different generations. But they say that a lot of games are what's the word? Back
compatible.
Back compatible or whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you get the new one, you could play the old games on the new one.
Okay, facts. All right, cool. Because I was literally just before you got here, I was just saying. See now, since this lockdown thing, I just started playing again, innit?
Yeah.
I took my little brothers. I said to him, remember the first lockdown, I was like, yo, when I realised it was starting to get serious, I said to him, he's got a PlayStation and an Xbox, yeah? I said, yo, you're going to have to sacrifice one, yeah?
Which one did you
And
use?
ideally, I'm going for the PlayStation, yeah? And you know what? This is one of the reasons why I love him still, because he actually was going to give me the PlayStation. And that was the thing that he plays the most, yeah? So, and I was going to take the PlayStation. But then I thought, I can't take I don't even game, and then I'm going to take the main thing, yeah? So I said, you know what? Give me the Xbox, because it doesn't really matter to me. So obviously, I've got the Xbox now. And to me, because I hadn't gamed in years, bro, when I've turned on the thing and I'm just looking at the games and that, to me, it's already so futuristic.
Even the
this is like the new PlayStation for me.
The Xbox menu is the most confusing. PlayStation, the Xbox menu is mad.
What do you mean?
So confusing.
Wait, what do you use?
I'm PlayStation.
Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah. See, I'm Xbox. So I don't.
Yeah, I know
see,
the PlayStation.
This is the thing. Even when you're talking about menu and that, it is confusing. But I just don't. I just use it for the super basic stuff. Sometimes I see people popping up. One time I put my tag on the net and that, and I see like messages and shit coming up. I don't know how to message people back. I'm not even trying to message people back. I'm just staying in my lane doing whatever it is that I'm doing. When I was like winning certain things and I get like a thing that says, oh, like, you know, you scored this amount of points or whatnot. I'm like, what does that do? Like, what can I use?
There's trophies and...
Yeah, what is that? What does that do?
There's people that take that serious. There's obviously games that have their own leaderboards. So you have people that can rank first on Warzone, most kills or most wins. There's people that play old games like the classic Call of Duty Zombies, and they still try and get on top of that leaderboard. I know one guy that does that. But what you're talking about is like the Xbox and PlayStation trophies, which is a whole new world to me. But there's people,
none of that shit,
there's people that will clock games and unlock those trophies. I think you have bronze, silver, gold, and then a platinum.
Yeah, see, I don't know, man. I found the game that I like to play.
You don't get plaques for them.
Nah. It took me about a month and a half to find a game that I wanted to play.
Well, I can imagine you just like. Do you play FIFA?
No, I just started. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm playing FIFA a little bit now, but I'm begging it.
Yeah,
I'm begging it, bruv. I don't want to like. This is what happened, yeah. So I got the Xbox now, and then Ori Styler, he's a comedian. He was telling me how this thing works. He was saying, boom, get a Game Pass or whatever. It's like 30 quid, and then it gives you like 100 games and shit. So I was like, cool. So I got that now, and then I think I downloaded like Mortal Kombat, and then like I started playing Mortal Kombat, but I was trying to do the fucking shits and that, and I just couldn't do it. Yeah?
Those games, I used to have a cousin that had he used to play Street Fighter, and he'd have the joystick that you plug in, and he paid like 300 quid for it.
What, for the joystick?
It's more than. Do you know them things as well? Scuff controllers.
Yeah.
No, what's that?
Scuff controllers. It's like it's essentially the same controller, but it's made by a third-party company, and they've licensed it through Microsoft or Sony. But they've added extra buttons on the back and paddles, and you can change the stiffness of the sticks or something. Like it's mad.
See,
but and those are in the region of like £200-300 as well.
Yeah,
you can get cheap ones, but
that's how much they cost.
Yeah, people will spend more on a controller than they will on the actual console.
Fam, let me tell you something. We were just talking about this before you came in. Yeah, I was saying that I like the gaming world. They've completely smashed it, bro.
Yeah,
because when I was playing before, when I just had like the normal, like the first PlayStation and shit, you'd buy a game and that was that.
That was it. Yeah,
that was it. There were no royalties for them. There weren't nothing. You didn't know add-ons, no nothing. You just had your control pad and that was that. Yeah.
You end up spending more than the game costs on cosmetics.
Right.
It's everything. It's like in-app purchases.
Yeah.
Whatever. Everything.
Same with little games on your phone. Like,
I'm saying to my little brother, "What do you want for Christmas?" And he's like, "You know what? Just buy me a pack." I'm like, what the what do you mean? Like, I remember when do you know what? I'll never forget when you first said that to me, yeah? And I was like, what do you mean? Like, buy you a pack? What do you mean? Then he was like, I'll just get like a pack in FIFA or something like that. But I'm like, no, I got like, obviously I'm not rich, but I got some peas, bro. Like, what do you want? What do you want? Tell me anything you want, and for Christmas, I'll get it for you. And he's like, I don't know, just get me like a pack. Just put like... And to me, that was the maddest thing. But then I realized straight away, do you know what? I'm just older. Like, and I come from a different time where like, and sure I haven't played games in ages. I just couldn't fathom that. But that is everything.
A lot of things will just tie you to a subscription.
Yeah.
So you get your Xbox to start playing online games. You have to already sign up and pay X amount a month or every 3 months or every year. That's a subscription. And then a lot of games now have something called a battle pass or season pass.
Yeah.
So you have your bog standard game, but if you wanna play properly and you wanna have a few extras, and
then you
don't want people to think you're broke.
Yeah.
Because you're running around with the default character.
Is that the new struggle then? Is that the new struggle for the young bucks?
Listen, there's a game here. So obviously, like naturally, I'm just a gamer as well, but I'm nowhere near as competitive or. Like, I know some serious people that. Like, there's some serious Call of Duty players, whatever, and there's leagues, tournaments. There's kids taking home dumb prize money.
Yeah.
Was it a 12-year-old or a 13-year-old that won $1 million?
What?
Or something
that
of
was
a Fortnite?
quite recently, wasn't it?
Of a Fortnite?
I think he was a runner-up. Or
Big
top
racks
3.
like that?
Bro, he won $1 million.
Yeah,
I think it was in dollars, but he went on Good Morning Britain. And then they were asking his mum what he's like, I'm gonna give all my money to my mum. I was like, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, listen, when he gets older, he's gonna realise how much of a stupid decision that was.
Yeah, when he gets older, he's up.
Especially if his mum's a smackhead.
But
what are you talking about?
Oh,
hey, let me tell you something.
Go there?
I'm not. Alright.
Now, she must be a smackhead to let him on the console.
Like that. But no disrespect. But imagine, if
sure
you are a smackhead now, and your is good at that, and he comes home with a meal, what? Overdose Century.
It's true.
What are you talking about?
You know how
I'll leave you the rest in your will. Do you get what I'm saying?
maybe my
Yeah,
he's 12
bro.
getting life insurance quotes and
I
shit.
hear that, bro.
Yeah, but bro, gaming is scary, man. In the UK, it's still like they're still scratching the surface, but in America,
In its infancy,
Really?
yeah, there's a Call of Duty league to take part as a team. It's a 25 mil entry fee.
A what?
25 million entry fee.
To what? Say this. Come again.
You double check for me, but it's
what it's called.
Yeah, CDL.
CDL. No, but hold on, wait 1 second. That's
the entry fee. So you have these.
Oh, you know what? I think
so. I've got to have 25
you know
mil.
100 Thieves.
Yeah, I was going to come on to say that
because they were like, "Nah, we're not going to do it because it's too expensive."
Yeah, it's way too expensive.
Shit, he's not lying. Yeah, that's
what?
true.
So I have to have 25 mil to play.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't be you, but it'll be an organisation. So there's esports. They call themselves organisations.
Yeah.
That have investors and venture capitalists that just fund their stuff. They've got massive brand deals with like energy drinks, whatever you can imagine. But they treat themselves as if they're an actual like athletes club, but for gaming. And to enter the Call of that's just Call of Duty. This goes beyond. There's like League of Legends,
Wow.
all these other weird games. I'm only really interested in COD. And
25
GTA.
mil.
Yeah, it's a 25 mil.
Wow.
So these, and that's to enter. That's to enter the fucking tournament. You ain't gonna win.
You could lose.
Or someone's gonna win, but
someone's gonna win.
yeah,
Someone's gonna win peas, but like you could feasibly.
So wait, does all that money go into the pot and then you get?
I don't know. So I think that covers. I don't know what the prize money is, but I can imagine it's like
healthy.
a few hundred mil.
Fuck it.
Maybe it might not even be that, but yeah, 25 mil entry fee. But bro, like it's not a joke, and they've started doing it here as well. There's a London team called Royal Ravens, but they fill up stadiums and people go to watch guys play COD. It's weird, but esports is the UK is coming to grips with it slowly but surely. Yeah, but in America, like Cal was mentioning, there's a guy called Nadeshot, and he's got this company called 100 Thieves. They're an organisation. But bro, like anyone watching, I recommend open a new tab, wait for us to finish talking, and then go check out 100 Thieves.
Yeah,
but bro, it's
what they've done is sick.
bro. They have in LA. They've got this. They call it the compound.
Yeah.
It's the size of I don't know.
It's
Like,
massive.
it's
like
huge.
fucking 20,000.
And they've got
And then how do
staff
they-
and.
How do they regulate it? They obviously have people watching the games and all of these.
So they have athletes that they sign,
Yeah.
and they get a wage. And then,
Wow.
yeah, but they've got
So they
sponsors.
get bonuses. As
Like,
well.
they're sponsored by
it's
Cash
mad,
App.
innit?
So Cash App, they
Rocket
sponsor the actual
Mortgage.
building itself. So
Yeah.
it's called
Cash
the
App's got a big bank as well,
Yeah,
isn't
so
it?
it's called
obviously?
Cash App compound. Drake
Yeah.
invested in 100 Thieves. Scooter
fuck
Braun did with.
Did he?
he's-
Scooter Braun
Yeah,
and
Scooter
that?
Braun.
Scooter
Yeah,
Braun's major
Hella
investor
rats.
in that.
yeah. Even David Beckham recently invested in an esports company called Guild.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's the code.
I think
See,
100 Thieves-
I definitely find all of this interesting.
Bro,
man.
it's-
I can't lie.
it's mad.
It's mad how this whole thing has just evolved. But like, has it even felt like it's evolved like that for you though? Because
No,
you've grown up even at a time where you kind of grew up at a time where playing. You've always played online, now.
yeah. But to me, so what we're talking about is like competitive gaming, and
Yeah.
they call it esports. But that's people who will climb ranks and
Yeah.
go into a Warzone game and
Yeah.
try to get the most kills. But this is what I'm saying. I'm a casual gamer. I just go on and play. Like I'm good and I can get, double digits on Warzone or whatever. But there's
Stream
people.
here and there as well, right?
Yeah. Say again. Yeah.
Yeah.
I took a break from stream, but I need to start again, man, because but I made a lot of money in the first month.
What?
was
Serious?
sick,
What,
like-
Twitch, yeah?
Yeah, Twitch.
Twitch.
Just sitting at home. I was like, fuck it. Like really and truly.
When? Like first lockdown?
Nah, I'm dumb. I should have utilized it and done it straight away in March, but I started streaming back in I think September.
Okay.
No, long way.
But if I'd done it through lockdown, boy,
Peas.
Racks.
Yeah, it's peas.
yeah,
Bro.
man, but
Yeah, I tried the flipping. I tried. Wait, what did I do? I tried to do. Wait, what's going on there? Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I tried to do. What was it? What was the game first? Yeah, I tried Mortal Kombat, and then I tried flipping Gears of War. That was it.
yeah.
So
That's
I tried
Xbox,
that.
though.
Huh?
That's an Xbox game.
Yeah, that was an Xbox
Yeah,
game.
I'm
So I tried to fucking do the because what happens is you got to go through training and that first, yeah. So obviously I'm trying to do the training and all of that. Then I've done the training now, and then because that game there, that's just online, isn't it? So I've gone online, bro. I've just stepped out, brother, and I'm just getting smirked every left, right, and center.
Yeah.
Like I'm literally just getting smirked. Yeah. Then I was like, you know what? Maybe this one isn't for me. And this game's too fucking quick. I was getting a headache and all of that. Yeah. So then I thought, you know what? Let me get this Warzone Call of Duty thing. I started that, and then I loved the way that, like, because obviously you got to do a little bit of training in that too. Yeah. So I like the way that the man's talking and how you got to do certain things. I loved it, playing it in the dark and that. Then.
the man's playing in the dark.
Bro, they've dropped me off into some place, innit? I don't know where the fuck.
You jumped off the plane.
Yeah, off the plane now. Then I'm just in this.
That's it.
Bro.
Last man standing. Do you play solos?
But I'm just like, I was like, Bro, I didn't know what I was doing, bro.
know.
And these man was winding me up because I ain't got the thing to talk, yeah. But these lot, like, and I don't know
dead.
the, I don't know the guys.
Wait, I bet your sound through the TV as well.
Sound through the TV,
fuck
bro.
off, man. I ain't playing with you.
Let me tell you, and then these man from all over the world.
You're the worst.
Dissing, man, bro.
No, yeah,
and I couldn't get back and cuss, man.
Rightly so. I'm with them on that.
What is it like? What?
Yeah,
it's like that.
Yeah, if you don't have a mic,
if you're in a Warzone game, yeah, and you're in a squad and you're not communicating, gone. Like there's no point.
kicking you.
Sign language. Man's putting pings and markers and. It's you guys are the worst.
Yeah, for real.
Genuinely the worst. I feel their pain.
That's mad to me.
Because it's like, yeah, man.
That's mad to me, bro. I don't know, but you know what?
You are a.
But anyway, back to all of that. I ended up coming off it for a little while, and then I started getting into NBA, and then I was hooked on that.
Yeah, you know what? As much as I hate like American culture and I'm not a fan of sports, but the NBA game is sick.
Yeah, bro. The NBA game is fucking cold.
Nothing but net.
Nothing but net.
When you get the
all of that, bro.
green.
Listen,
Irish.
through lockdown, that was me.
NBA. I played it a lot. You know what I used to play back in the day, yeah. So when I was when I was learning to do my driving test, yeah, I was hungry to drive, so I bought a steering wheel and a gearbox.
GTA.
No,
not GTA.
Gran Turismo.
Gran Turismo. I played Gran Turismo, but the thing about Gran Turismo is like they're track cars and you're on a racing track. But I wanted something sandbox.
So you don't tell me
you
you played flipping Grand Theft Auto.
No, Farming Simulator.
What the fuck?
Bad boy game.
You know, I've been watching Flight Simulator on YouTube.
Yeah, Flight Simulator.
Watching Flight Simulator is fucking funny, man. I can't lie.
And that taught you.
Are you watching the Microsoft one?
Yeah.
Brand new Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Oh
you can fly past your house.
Yeah.
What?
It's got aerial satellite images.
The entire world.
No way.
It's the entire world as a map. A lot of it is.
And you can just jump in the thing and fly.
Yeah.
Yes.
No way. Past your yard.
Yeah,
you can fly
kind of.
You can fly from Croydon to Stevenage.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Any airport to any airport.
How much is that game?
Not a lot.
I actually don't know, to be honest.
It's like entry price.
And what? That was the game that was kind of like sort of.
So I played Farming Simulator. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's a fucking funny game to watch.
Honestly,
I've seen people do like challenges and shit.
Yeah, bro. I know
Gray. Is it Gray still plays or something like that?
I'm not sure. I don't watch Go games. No offense.
That's kind of funny. I can't lie.
Yeah, I'll just jump in a pickup truck. Yeah. First gear. Cool.
No way.
Second gear. Third gear, and just drive. And then there's Euro Truck Simulator as well.
Yeah.
That's on PC though.
Yeah.
And honestly,
what about Taxi Driver or like bus?
Yeah. There's all these simulator games, yeah, but it's just an open world. You plug in your steering wheel. It's mad. And that. But the minute I got my car and drive and passed my driving test, I just threw all the Logitech shit.
Oh really?
I was like, I don't need that no more.
Yeah.
Bro, I was itching to drive.
Serious?
Itching to drive. So I was like, cool. If I can't be on them roads, I'll be on these roads.
These roads, yeah, I hear that still.
But the minute I park, cool.
But hey, 1 second. Why did you not just do the what was it, like the crash course thing?
What? The thing is, obviously at the time, I've got a lot of free time. I'm freelance, innit?
Oh, so at that time,
so I could do lessons every day. For the thing about a crash course is, you learn things and it doesn't stick with you.
Yeah.
I'd rather spread it out over couple months.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I've heard a lot of bad things about the crash course, and like I've had family friends and friends from work that done crash courses, and they say
they didn't stand by it.
It's you're rushing it, innit?
Yeah. Fact.
If you're gonna be on the roads every day, and I don't know, it's better to be safe than sorry. I think the crash courses are a bit dangerous, but
no, I hear that. Yeah, I didn't do it like that, and I actually failed the first time, but that was a conspiracy, and I ended up coming back again. But anyway, before you even get into any type of conversation, bro, when you went to look for Tim Westwood's thing,
oh man,
I absolutely heard you, bro.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I heard you. And just to give context, so basically,
I can send you all the footage.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah.
I'll put it up on the screen.
Tim Westwood, legendary hip hop DJ, was on his gram going through his stuff and going through his archives and throwing it in the bin. And you know what? I first knew about it from when you was like posting about, because I didn't see him. I just didn't see him doing it. But at first I was like, "What are you doing?" I didn't understand what the hell was going on. So then when I went and I checked that, oh shit, he's actually throwing away. Big man, do you know how
many people would want to get that shit,
bro? It's a museum.
Yeah, it's a museum, bro. It's a museum.
Because the thing is, so I went on there, and I was watching it, and I was like, "That's a super flex." I just thought he was chilling in his room, in his office with loads of cassette tapes, and I was like, "Yeah, flex, like that's worth a lot." And then I just seen him like packing it in the bins and chucking it. I was like, "What the fuck is this guy doing?" And I see the comments, and this guy, "You're so fucking dumb. Do you know how much that shit's worth? How can you throw it away?" I'm like, blood. The guy's obviously digitized it, and I'm sure the guy's not throwing it away and saying goodbye to it forever, but it's probably taken up like a lot of
physical space.
Yeah,
I'm going to take an educated guess that he has, because think about it. Yeah,
Tim Westwood's the next day.
He's
done the same thing the next day.
I know.
More shit.
He's an older, like Tim Westwood's obviously he's an older. I don't want to disrespect him, but he's an older man. He's been in the game since the fucking start of it, and being at the top in this country from the start of it, which means that he probably has everything from the start of it.
Yeah.
So, bro, like he must have a whole other yard with that stuff in it. I've got a hell of a lot of vinyls, bro, and I still collect vinyls now. I got CDs, I've got a bunch of other stuff. I have to put them in a separate place, and I wasn't collecting it. I didn't have money like that, bro. I didn't have money when I first was getting vinyls, bro. I could only buy one. I literally could only buy one, but $7.99 or whatever.
It's a lot of money.
When I was it was a lot of money. He has everything, so there's no way that all of that could be in his one house. He's got
to put the vinyls into perspective. So one vinyl is like that thick,
right?
Yeah. So it's, I don't know, a bunch, maybe 10 pieces of paper together or something. That's the thickness of a vinyl. Yeah. Now you've seen a crib session.
Yeah.
You know that wall, the shelves.
Yeah.
They all vinyls.
Right.
So.
Yeah, right. And it's basically, if you don't know what we're talking about, pause this and go to Tim Westwood crib sessions and just go anywhere in it and pause it, and you'll just see. Just look at that. But that's not all of it. That's not all of it. That's not all of it.
That's probably the ones he can afford to keep in it.
Those are the ones that he probably really wants. Those are maybe the ones that might mean the most to him. Do you get what I'm saying?
But I don't think it's scary, because I don't think there's not. Well, especially him, he hasn't got enough time left, but there's not enough time in anyone's life to go through all them vinyls. You can't listen to all that.
That's
but
deep thought.
I hear that still.
You can't.
And he doesn't have obviously I don't want to go into man's private life and that, but I guess there's no kids. So it's not like, and then sometimes even when you have kids,
the vinyls are his
even
kids.
If that's it. And even if you do have kids, that doesn't mean that you that doesn't mean that you would want to give, like, as a kid, your dad might be doing something, but you might not be into it like that. Like my dad used to DJ, so luckily, like, that was just the thing that I was into as well. So when my dad was ready to just get rid of his shit, I was like, yeah, mate, I'll have all of that. That's cool. But not everyone has that thing, that common denominator with their dad.
It would be interesting to see who's on Westwood's will.
That's an interesting question still. Probably his assistant. And like, do you know what though? I would love to have a proper deep one with Westwood still, but I just don't know how deep he would be prepared to go.
You know what's mad? He's never, like, I've seen his Vlad TV interview. As much as I don't like Vlad, his like interview with Tim Westwood is sick. But there's very little of, he likes to keep himself to himself.
We don't know. Like, from a private aspect, we don't know much. The only thing that we know about Westwood is that he got shot. That is maybe not even everyone knows that, because there's a whole new demographic of people who are watching Westwood now and don't know. They just see a man who's a DJ and an old man. Do you get what I'm saying? And if I'm being honest, I think we spoke about it before. To be fair, sometimes it does hurt my heart a little bit when I see people making fun of him at times, because I'm like, I don't mind that. Of course I don't mind it, as long as we all know that this guy is an absolute fucking legend. And the thing is, not everyone actually knows that. But then there's a catch-22 in this. Is that because he hasn't done a good enough job in letting people know that he is? Or have we not done a good enough job in letting people know, yo, like, see the person that you're going to go and do the crib sessions at, or whatever it may be, or this person here, like, this guy's a legend, bro.
I think if people care to find out, they know that he's a legend. Because even the fact that he's this old man who has access to everyone, and everyone just comes to his house and does the crib session, that is enough to, even if you're ignorant and you know nothing, that's still enough to think, all right, this guy must be a someone, because this is weird.
Yeah, I hear you.
But I don't think he cares.
No, I don't think so either.
I don't think he cares. And it's not even necessarily that whether he's done a good job or bad job, or if I just don't think it matters to him.
I think when you know what you've done, you know what you've been a part of. Nothing really matters, is it?
Yeah, and let's remember the generation that he came up in. So he has lived his whole life in very kind of, I mean, I say analog, yeah, but it's always been digital. He's always been radio, but he's not been in social media and all that shit. No. Even though he's adapted well and has got one of the most successful YouTube channels in the UK,
yeah,
which is mad to think of, because that's not his era, that's not his generation.
No,
but he's got one of the most successful UK channels.
Yeah,
but it's like he isn't from the era of gossip and having to prove yourself online. So I just. If he was ever going to do it, it wouldn't start now. But
and look at all the different generations that he's lived through.
It's mad.
And how much he's actually reinvented himself. He's reinvented himself each time. Like,
yeah. When people cuss him online, yeah, it is funny because what was it? They say he was however old when the Berlin Wall came down.
Yeah, I hear that still. You're like, right, that's true still.
It's fucked.
But he was a music. Do you know what the thing is though? Even when all that was happening, he was a music man still. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? Probably DJing and playing music.
And for someone to be around for so long and have I don't know.
Anyway, he was chucking away a whole bunch of his shits.
Yeah. Back to the...
Yeah.
So, I saw... the conversation... We just love Westwood, it seems like. But to anyone listening... What happened was he was chucking away all these like cassettes and DVDs, CDs, his whole physical archive. He was saying he got old episodes of Pimp My Ride on there.
Yeah, he did that.
Yeah, Pimp My Ride. What else did we have? Like everything, all the crib sessions, everything that he's ever filmed or recorded or anything was on cassettes and CDs and stuff. So then he threw it all away because obviously he's probably taken up a lot of space. So I'm sure him and his team sat through them and digitized them and made a digital catalogue and they've backed it up on 1 million hard drives, but he threw it all in the bin. So I know that Westwood's office is near the BT Tower, yeah, and I have a few mates that like have been to his office or whatever, like know where he is, yeah. So then I see it and I'm like, cool. So there's a church behind him and you can see the angle that the BT Tower's from. So I just went on Google Maps and I dragged around. I basically pinpointed the BT Tower.
Went for a walk, basically, on the Google
Maps.
Well,
I put the map onto 3D, and then I dragged down the angle, so then the BT Tower was here, and I just kept spinning it and zooming in and out while spinning the 3D map to see if a church would come up. But at first, I typed in churches near BT Tower, and I found a couple. They had the crosses on, but that was a brick cross, and they were like stained window crosses and shit. So I was like, fuck, man. I was like, nah, I'm adamant to find it. Then I called a few people who, like, he was like, look, we can text him now, or you can keep... They're like, look, just search for 15 more minutes. See if you find it. If not, we'll call him. I was like, cool. And the people I spoke to were like, it's fine. I would have got it either way. But I was like, no, I want to find it first. So I kept dragging around the map. I was like, no way, I found it. This brick, massive church with a brick cross... I was like, sick. Alright, cool. So now I have to find Muse, yeah? So if anyone doesn't know what a Muse is, it's essentially like a road, often back roads or back streets, this under this like it's kind of like a tunnel entrance. It's almost, that's the best way to describe it, I think. But type in Muse, MEWS. So where he's throwing them in the bin, he's in the Muse, but you can also see another Muse behind him. So I've now put it onto satellite where you can see, and the Muse will be a dead end. So I'm looking for all these dead end roads, and I found a couple mews, but opposite it was just a normal road. So I was like, no, you have to be able to. I'll send you all the thing because what I'm saying right now is probably mad confusing unless you can actually.
Go. Keep going.
Silence it, but play.
Keep going.
So then, eventually, I found the mews because I was familiar with that area. And when I first saw it on his story, I was like, I know where this is. I don't know where it is, but I know where it is.
Yeah.
I've seen this. But also, West London roads, in the West End, everything looks like everything.
Right.
You see something like, I think but genuinely, I was like, I know where this is. I just don't know where it is. So I kept finding it. Anyway, eventually, I found on a satellite image a dead end with another road through it. I was like, Street View, found it. And in the Google Maps, you can see the red bin poking out.
Yeah.
It's almost like you found me.
Yeah.
Because I knew what the mews looked like. Even if I didn't see the red bin,
you knew what that looked like.
I would have known. Cool, it's there. But the fact that in the Street View you can see the bin poking out, it's almost like it's got its bum out. Like,
I hear that still flirting.
Little tart.
Yeah, I hear that, bitch.
Flew down there immediately. The person I rang, I was like, bro, it's cool. I've got it. Don't bother him. So I've gone straight to the this back alleyway, the mews. On my mum's life, it stinks of aftershave. Like, stinks of aftershave. And I don't know why. It must have been a smash bottle or something.
Okay.
But I'm just like, oh my God. Like, if any back road is going to stink of aftershave, it's going to be Tim Westwood's fucking back. It just smelled of what? Like, it was just mad.
Yeah.
Anyway, and like a tramp, I've just opened every bin. Nothing.
Nah.
Nothing. So anyway,
what was the time difference between when he threw it in the bin and when you went there?
So this is what I knew later because he uploaded the video the next day. I don't know when he threw it in the bin, but from when he uploaded the video, I was there a couple hours after.
Right. Do you know what? We forgot like the fact that he could have done that the week before.
So this is what I was thinking. I thought what would make most sense is he threw these things in the bin, they came to collect it, and then he uploaded the video. Because he's probably thinking there's going to be some psycho.
Yeah, that's going to come in.
With long hair and glasses that's going to try and find this bin.
And I don't really want anyone to... I might not even want anyone to...
I'm sure there's a lot of cringe stuff on there or stuff that maybe...
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. That's very, very true.
So I'm sure... Tim Westwood's a very smart man. He's very tactical. He is very, like... He's very
Did
smart.
He see that you went for it?
Yeah, so then the next day he put up this response. And he's like, what did he say? I got it here. It's actually quite cringe. Like, it sent shivers down my spine. I'll find it. He's like,
you're my brother, the bin man come in the morning. You should have hollered.
No, what did he say?
I'm sorry.
Like, the bin man took the... He's like, the bin man took the bins in the morning. You should have hollered. I'm sorry. Funny fuck. Tim Westwood, man. But yeah, and then the next day, he went to throw more away, but the bins you would never be able to identify.
Oh, okay, they were just black.
Big industrial,
I hear that.
Grey round bins.
Yeah, he doesn't want people to.
And you know what he done?
He don't want anyone to have them
because he tied the sacks up and put the sacks in. He emptied out the sacks in his.
Did he? Yeah.
I'm not even trying this one.
Fucking hell,
man. But that was
there's a couple of like old school man that's got some things that are like, you know what I mean, that is worth some peas. If you can come across that, fucking hell,
bro. The old I was talking to Bossman Birdie about this years ago. The old what was it called, man? Practice Hours DVDs. They you can find them all on Discogs.
Listen,
but
there was a tape that was flying around, and it was, I'll never forget, it was the first tape, it was the first time I ever heard Dizzy, and he was on a station called Ice FM or some shit like that. I can't remember the fucking name of the radio station, but like everyone wanted to hear that, and so that was floating around for. Do you know what? That's one tape that I would love to hear, because I always remember once that tape got around, everyone just started saying the bars. Like, will you go out and everyone would just start saying the bars. And before that, I remember like before I got my hands on that tape, I remember someone saying to me, "Rah, like, do you know about Dizzy?" Then I'm like, "Nah." Then he's like, he said like one of the bars, like, what did he say? He goes, "Oh yeah, boxing MCs like my name was Frank." And I was like, what the fuck is that, bro? Boxing MCs like my name is Frank. But see, when I got the tape and I heard it on the rhythm, boxing MCs like my name was Frank. Oh my, bro, that was like the littiest bar to me. But yeah, like, you know, those things are, though, a lot of those things are just, someone's got them. Someone's holding shit like that.
Yeah.
Someone's got holding archives like that. You know what I mean?
Should I tell you, the two guys that probably have the best archive of things like that in the UK is probably Tim and Barry.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, by far. Tim and Barry probably have better WAV files of like JME than JME has WAV files.
I hear
of
that
himself.
still.
Like Tim and Barry.
Have you seen some of it?
Yeah. Well, they put some of it online, innit?
Okay.
But if that's all we've seen, imagine what we haven't seen.
Yeah.
But real. Tim, I remember they put on the exhibition at the Barbican and done bare things. But Tim and Barry, yeah, them man, especially Grime.
Yeah.
But them man just documented everything.
Yeah.
Everything. Anytime you see them two, camera out, filming, whatever.
Yeah.
What was they go on?
No, go on.
Well, they were the first to kind of do the whole green screen.
Yeah.
But their whole studio is painted. Well, it's blue, but obviously blue green screen, same thing. They it's all painted blue. So when they just film their shit, they just had their weird, you know, trippy stuff.
Yeah.
But they used to film freestyles back in the day.
I'd like to have a conversation with them still, actually.
Tim and Barry.
Yeah.
Like they are the gods.
Yeah. You know,
But
people that have
filmed,
seen some shit. Boy.
Yeah. They filmed Timothy's video. How's my next type?
Oh, they filmed that. I
Yeah,
actually didn't even know
Fucking
that.
legendary.
Yeah, man, it's mad.
Yeah, fucking hell, boy.
But Tim and Barry, yeah, I don't know, man. I feel bad for them a bit because not bad. They've always stuck to themselves and they've done their thing, but I think they're slept on a little bit, man.
Yeah, people don't talk. People don't mention in conversations. People don't talk about them. I mention them.
Tim and Barry are like very sick people.
Yeah, you always get that though. You always get like the ones that was really there.
Well, that's because they were behind the scenes. And they didn't care about.
And the landscape was obviously different then too, because like obviously now we do talk a lot about people that are doing stuff behind the scenes now, and videographers and editors and producers and all of that stuff. But before we never used to, like, only geeks was talking about that type of shit, really. Like, or I shouldn't say geeks, but I mean more like super fans.
Yeah, like nerds.
Yeah, like would really discuss that type of stuff. Yeah. But now, like, you can mention people that work behind the scenes and stuff like that, and you could be a casual fan, and you may not necessarily know who they are, but you would have heard of them. Do you know what I mean?